Hello moms, and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Kirsten, and it is my mission to prove that working moms can achieve a balance between maintaining an insane schedule, but also living a life that brings traditional and healthy living into our homes on a regular basis. So today, I thought one of the best ways to illustrate that point is to do a grocery haul. Over the weekend, we went to Costco and we went to our local grocery store called Harmons, and I wanted to show you my groceries and then go over the meals that I had planned for this week so that you get a sense of how we plan on which groceries to buy and where I think buying convenience items is absolutely okay and necessary for the schedules that we have. So let's start. The first thing is chicken tenderloins. We like to buy these at Costco. I think they're incredibly convenient because they're just chicken breasts that have already been pounded down and sliced into, think of like chicken tender shapes, but they're just the raw meat. They haven't been seasoned or breaded with anything, and they are incredible for convenience. When you're trying to put together a meal during the week with chicken, it really saves you the time of having to slice the chicken in a lot of ways. If you have to chop it, you're still kind of in the same place, but I use this a lot for all sorts of recipes where chicken is the protein. I just season them the way that I want for that meal, bake them up, and then use them however fits the meal afterward. I can slice them or chop them or whatever once they're cooked, and it's so much easier than chicken breasts. So I think those are a great convenience item. Next we have these, this way. So far, I'm also blind, so I'm gonna show you guys these things, and it'll probably be the back or something. My husband will help me with this. Is it this way?
Oh, right.
Oh, okay, that's right. So this, I have not tried this yet. These are frozen, and they are Costco's wild caught salmon. I'm not sure if these are gonna be good, and honestly, we've had some not great experiences with frozen salmon recently, and so we're just trying to find something that works as well. But one of the reasons I bought these is that we can defrost a fillet the night before and then just heat it up quickly in the air fryer for lunches with some steamed broccoli or something. And that's a nice lunch. So I'm trying to really set myself up with some convenience items that make sense for lunch so that I'm not reaching for something crappy or snacky or whatever because I'm super pressed for time. So, okay, next. These are incredible. They're organic stir-fry veggies, and they have, I think it's broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Is that right? Or am I missing one?
Yeah, and there's like some sort of yellow something. I forget.
A yellow veggie. Don't ask a blind person which veggies are yellow. Is that squash?
I think so.
I don't know.
I can't tell.
I just don't even know. Anyway, we use these all the time. We love to supplement meals with steamed veggies. This is great for the kids if we are putting together a kind of charcuterie or hodgepodge lunch and we don't really have something strictly prepared as a meal. Then we can throw together like, okay, you're gonna have some lunch meat, cheese, some pistachios, and on the side some steamed veggies. And the kids love these. They eat them all the time. They're also great for us, and I could use that as well for my salmon lunches. So they're a great staple for our family. Then broccoli. This is pretty self-explanatory. We use broccoli for a host of things. My favorite way to prepare it is to roast it. I think it tastes the best. But this is just a fresh bag of Costco broccoli. We tend to go through that pretty quickly though because I will make enough for my family and that works well. Okay. I don't have the box anymore. These, I just took one out so that you can see what they look like. These are the Once Upon a Farm Immunity Blend pouches. And they have different veggies in them. And I really like them because they are cold pressed. They don't have a bunch of extra additives or a ton of sugar. And sometimes you can get them on sale at Costco, which is really nice. But our kids tend to go through these a lot as well. And I'm much more comfortable allowing them to supplement their meals with these instead of, something like chips or whatever. So having these around the house is really good, and they are a lot better than some of the other brands you can find. They are in the refrigerated section. I want to flag that for you guys because everyone knows how hard it is to find things in Costco. They are in the refrigerated section. Ours is in the same aisle by the yogurt and the cottage cheese and the tortillas and things like that. So that's where we find those. Peppers, bell peppers, we get these at Costco too because the price is significantly better. You get a bag of 6 for the price of what I would spend on probably 3 at the regular grocery store. So I tend to like the peppers. Just note that you want to check them out before you grab them because sometimes they'll have spots on them, sometimes they're just not the best. So you want to look at them and really take the time to go through the ones in the box before you just grab a pack off the top and bring them home. Okay, these, we love these. These are the, oh, I think they're upside down.
There you go.
See, look, see, the zipper top usually goes on the top. That's perfect. Okay, so these are the siete almond flour tortillas. We really like these. You will spend a little bit more on them than for the Tortilla Land package, for example, but I like them because they have more protein in them and they have, you know, generally better ingredients. I think Siete is a really nice brand. So I tend to want to buy those because I think that they're just a little bit better quality. And I try to sneak in added protein wherever I can, especially with being postpartum and having PCOS. I think it's really important to try to get protein through whole foods and not necessarily just pounding protein powders or, you know, bars or something like that. So, okay. I think, is that the last of, oh, no, let's see. We'll do berries, raspberries, blueberries. We have already busted into these packages, but these are new. Costco tends to have really good prices on organic berries, but you have to be careful too because sometimes they'll change up the brands. And like a couple weeks ago, there was a period of time where Costco had the raspberries from a different brand and they were awful. Like Joe would look at them and he said that they already looked mushy and disgusting and whatever. So be mindful, but you get a very good price for berries at Costco. You pay, it's like six something, I think, for the price of this double package, whereas at the grocery store, you'd normally get one of these little sections for like $5 or $6. So it is a really good deal. Greek yogurt, we tend, I think there, I don't know.
Turn
This way?
Yeah, 180, there you go.
Okay, this is the Greek yogurt from Kirkland. We really tend to like this one. I don't love that it's low fat. I just would rather eat full fat things for the benefits of that, but it's better. Where you going, pup? She's feeling restless today. I don't think she knows exactly what she wants to do. Anyway, we tend to like this, but it's, you know, it's good in the sense that it's plain, it doesn't have a lot of extra sugar, and it's really nice. I thought about seeing if I can make yogurt from home, but here's the thing. You can, sure, it's just another thing to add to the list, and I don't mind spending the money on this Greek yogurt because it serves our family. It's that added extra protein, like I was saying, and you know, I think it works well. So for me, this convenience item makes a lot of sense. Let's see, this cheese, we love this cheese. This is the Kerrygold, oh, what did you say it's called? Something extra, it's like a...
Point it down a little.
Huh?
Right there.
It's called...
Something.
So
reserve cheddar.
Reserve cheddar. Okay, you were trying to look through the camera?
Yeah.
Man, okay, so sorry guys if this doesn't pick it up on the screen, but it's the reserve cheddar. This is a block and it is so delicious. The flavor is just intense and sharp. And what I tend to like to do with this one is I will either slice it for like snacking with apples or something, or with lunch meat because the kids love that, or I will take out the food processor and shred the whole block, and then I just have it in Ziplocs in the refrigerator so that I can use it throughout the week and I don't have to worry about it. We also bought the Parm at Costco, the Parmigiano Reggiano that Costco has is delicious. I will say this has gone up a little bit in price, but that's the case with everything. I just wanted to warn you, it isn't as cheap as it used to be, but it is still significantly less than what you would pay at a grocery store. I think that's everything from Costco, right? I feel like I got
the sausage.
this. Oh, here, where did it go? Here. We also buy this. I know I don't have the box for this anymore either. We tend to throw the boxes away to save room in our fridge, but these, we just discovered these a couple of weeks ago, and they're called Amy Lou chicken sausages, and they have really nice ingredients, and it's just really cool to be able to find sausage that isn't always pork, you know. And I have found in the past that chicken sausage just is not great, and it has like too much of a vinegar taste, and I just really don't enjoy it. But this one, I don't know what they do differently, but the flavor is just so on point. They're breakfast sausages, so you can have them in the morning, and they are fantastic. So we love them, our kids love them, and cooking them doesn't take very long, and you can either eat them as patties or put them in things. I just think they're such a great buy, and I know they have them at other stores, but you can definitely get a better price at Costco. So let's move on to the Harmons stuff that we got recently. Costco. Okay, I think we're starting here. First thing, love this. Cabbage is so good. It is so good, you guys. If you are looking for a way to supplement a meal and you want extra greens, but you don't necessarily love spinach, or you don't even love romaine or kale, whatever, cabbage is like, it gives you that cruciferous veg. I think these are cruciferous, aren't they? Cabbages.
I don't know.
Are cabbages considered cruciferous vegetables? It doesn't want to tell me. Siri doesn't even know. Oh wait, there it goes. 13, there's one. I don't know. It just went away. Anyway, I think that they are. But regardless, this is, we really like this because you can cut it. What I like to do is cut this up. I shred it basically, and then I put it in one of those vegetable storage containers that have the texturized bottoms where the water goes into the bottom of the container and away from your produce. So I will chop this up, this whole thing, put it into a vegetable storage container, and then throughout the week I can just grab this and add a delicious crunch to anything that I'm trying to do. And it just is so fast and easy, but it also has really good probiotics. And so, I don't know, I just think cabbage is so much more of an efficient buy than trying to stock your fridge with power greens or something. I just like the flavor better. Okay, then we also get from our deli, we get a couple different kinds of lunch meat every week. We tend to switch it up depending on how we're feeling, but we like the boar's head lunch meats a lot, so we'll go to the deli. This week we got a pastrami and a honey turkey, and so we will use those for eating with slices of cheese or apples. We can make a sandwich and throw on some of this stuff with the cabbage slices like I was talking about, and some mustard and pickles, and have a really great lunch ready to go. But I just think it's really convenient to have lunch meat around. We also buy some sliced cheese. I like to buy it from the deli because they slice it there and then in the moment, and the slices don't have a bunch of anticoagulants and preservatives to try to keep them, to keep the integrity of them in the package section. So if you get these from the deli, it's a nice trick to kind of get the convenience of the slicing without the preservatives that a lot of the packaged cheeses come with. So that's a trick there. But then sometimes if I don't have time to shred a block of cheese, or I know I'm going to be busy, I will buy shredded cheese because that's what I want to do. So this is Cache Valley cheese. They have several different types. We tend to really like this brand. It's a local to Utah, and I will just buy a bag of this sometimes if I know we're gonna do tacos or chili or something like that, and we just want some shredded cheese. We can put it in scrambled eggs, whatever. Okay, meats. We have a couple things. We got don't know why I'm just so itchy today. I feel like I have allergies, and this is very disturbing to me because I have never had them in the past. And I think I'm changing. Anyway, this is a couple of fillets, what did we get? 3 or 4 fillets of steelhead trout.
Correct.
Yeah, steelhead trout. So I've never cooked this before. We will figure it out, but we are trying to eat more fish and lean meat, and so this is going to be dinner for tonight. I don't even know how I'm gonna make it yet. I'm just gonna get online and look at a few recipes and kind of see whatever I think makes the most sense. So I will whip these up with some veggies and be good to go. This is, we decided to buy this on a whim and see what we think, but this is a pound of is it grass fed or something? I don't even know. It was, or what does it say?
Turn it one. There you go. Force nature, pasture raised ground elk.
Pasture raised ground elk. So anyway, it's elk meat. So I think I'm gonna use this for our tacos tomorrow. We'll just see. And we bought this one without intending to, but it was because when we got to the store, their ground beef selections were pretty horrible. And you know, this is something too that I think moms need to be less critical of ourselves, because it's great to walk into a store with a plan, but you are at the mercy of whatever the grocery store has in stock, and that isn't your fault. And so you have to be able to shift on the fly and have the flexibilities and also the grace to give yourself. If the store doesn't have the brand that you love that is higher quality, sometimes you have to work with what you've got and what they are able to provide you in the moment. So I just wanted to say that. So we decided to spend a little bit more money on the elk because the beef was not good and we wanted to do tacos tomorrow, so that's what we did. Okay, and then this is just, oh my gosh, whatever. I'm not dealing with this bag. That is a pack of chicken thighs, and I love to bake those. They're just bone-in chicken thighs. I love to take out all the moisture, season them, roast them, and then use them in a variety of meals. They are so delicious. It's a similar approach to the video that I made recently on roasting a whole chicken. I kind of do the same thing, and I cook them at 400 degrees for about 50 minutes or so, and they turn out fantastic. Is that it?
That's it.
I think so. Okay, so let's talk meals, because I find it exhausting when I watch videos and people talk about their meal prep strategies, but then they never actually give examples. I'm like, tell me what you do. So anyway, I'm gonna just run through a list of things that we're planning to cook this week, just to give you some inspiration if you are looking for that. So last night I made a quiche, and I used some, oh shoot, you know what? I realized I forgot to show. We also bought eggs. We bought heavy cream from Costco, and we bought some Crown maple syrup with Madagascar vanilla. They have that in stock sometimes, and it's just in the fridge. I totally forgot to show you guys that, but we did also buy those items. Anyway, so yesterday I made a quiche with eggs and then some of these veggies and some leftover bacon that I had kept in the freezer, and then some sourdough crust that I prepped in advance, and just you store it in the freezer and you take it out when you need it. And it's so great to have that on hand, and you could just throw together a meal. So tonight we're gonna do that steelhead trout with probably some potatoes and roasted potatoes and roasted broccoli. I'll just roast those on the same pan. And I'll do the potatoes for the first 20 minutes or so, and then add the broccoli for the last 20 minutes or 25 minutes, however long it takes to get them both evenly roasted. Tomorrow we're gonna do tacos. Pretty self-explanatory with the elk, and then some of these, some of the shredded cabbage, some of the shredded cheese, and then items that we already have in the fridge. So that's gonna be really easy. Wednesday, we are doing the chicken thighs that I have here. So I will do that, and I will make some mashed potatoes and some Caesar salads, which we forgot Caesar salads. We're gonna have to get some. All right, well, that's that. Maybe we won't eat Caesars. Maybe I will plan something else. We'll see. Okay, and then Thursday, what are we doing Thursday? What did I say we would do Thursday? Oh yeah, I forgot the Tetons. Oh my God, hold on. All right, I just went to the fridge because I realized I forgot another protein. These are also at Costco, and they are grass-fed, 100% beef, Grand Teton hot dogs, sausages, whatever you want to call them. And we really like these, so that's what we're gonna do on Thursday. I love to cut these into coins horizontally along the hot dog. I cut them into coins, put them on a sheet pan and season them with olive oil and then whatever I feel like. Usually it's salt, pepper, garlic, and Italian seasoning. And then I'll do another sheet pan with whatever veggies I feel like in the moment. Usually it's potatoes, peppers, and onions. And then I cook that all up and I make a honey mustard on the side, and it is just a fantastic meal, so delicious and really great for our family. Friday, I think I'm going to do some tuna melts. So I will make the tuna salad with a lot of these veggies and some of the honey mustard that's left over from Thursday, and I will put that in the tuna and then use some of this sliced cheese and some sourdough bread that we have and make up some of the cabbage and make up some really delicious tuna melts. And then Saturday for us is kind of an open day. We like to have the convenience of knowing that there is a day that, you know, we could go out to eat or go visit family or something. And I like to leave that day casual because I also try to do what I can to reduce the pressure on myself to have to meal prep so far out that I feel a little bit trapped, you know? So that's the approach that we generally tend to take. And I think for the most part, those are the groceries that we bought this week and our general meal plan. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. And I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time in another video from Kirsten's View.